Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, I wanted to talk to you just for a few minutes about a blog I wrote called Choosing to Forgive. So in it, I talk about the importance of forgiveness for the Christian and just for life in general, because if you hold on to unforgiveness, it can grow into bitterness. And the bitterness can help destroy you if you let it. And so the Bible talks about forgiveness many times, and Jesus instructs us to forgive. C.S. Lewis said, as a Christian, we can forgive the inexcusable because God forgave the inexcusable in us. And so as God set the example for forgiveness, it's something that we need to act in obedience to. Now, that doesn't make it easy. Forgiveness can be very hard because it's something that we look upon as something that gives us power. If we withhold forgiveness, it allows us to have power over a situation that might have hurt us, someone who betrayed us, someone who broke trust. And we hold on to the unforgiveness and not wanting to give it to them because they don't deserve it. And they may not. Someone may never ask for your forgiveness, but that doesn't mean that you cannot still offer it. One of the examples I talked about in the Bible was Jacob and Esau. It's pretty obvious that Jacob was not a great brother. He stole the blessing from his brother, and he also stole the birthright. And many years later down the road, they meet up again. And Jacob is scared. He doesn't know what to do. He separates his caravan into different pockets just in case Esau would come and attack. And when Esau shows up, he forgives his brother. He says that there's no hard feelings between them. Esau chose the high ground. He chose forgiveness. He met up with his brother and made the past seem like it never happened. I'm sure that wasn't easy for him to do, but he made the decision in that moment to not harbor resentment towards his brother. And what a great example to us as we have people in our life that have hurt us, close friends and family, even people in the church that make us hesitant to trust another Christian again, maybe another pastor again who hurt you. There could be a number of different people and situations that have hurt you in the past, and those people do not even need to ask for forgiveness. A lot of times we wait until they ask and then we say, okay, sure, I'll give it. But why not release it now to God? Why not release any resentment that you have, any unforgiveness in your heart, and give it to God and see what He can do with it? It's similar to releasing a hot air balloon, a helium balloon actually. When you release it, it just floats away. And it may not be that easy, but it's similar to just letting it go and giving it over to God. So I would encourage you with that today. Also, one thing I didn't talk about in my blog was that Jesus said to forgive 70 times 7 to his disciples when they asked how many times should they forgive. And what's interesting is that some commentaries say that he said 70 times 7 to reference the 490 years that the Israelites were in captivity. I frequently thought that it was just a big number in order to say just forgive many, many times. But it's interesting if that's true, that Jesus referenced something that the Israelites would have thought was very close to them, that the captivity, I'm sure, allowed them to have bitterness towards their enemies and to bitterness towards God, as in, why did you let us be in captivity for so long? And so Jesus used an example that was very close to home for them to say, forgive no matter what the circumstances, no matter how hard something was and how much it hurt you, just forgive. So I hope that blesses you. I hope that, especially during the holidays or when you get together with family, it can bring up old wounds, that you can give it to God and walk in that freedom. On another note, I do have a Bible plan on the YouVersion app called Everyday Discernment. You can find the info for that on my website at discerning-dad.com. Also, you can order my book called Everyday Discernment as well. I'm going to have more information on that, but you can read the first chapter and intro for free right now to see if it's something that you want to purchase. I hope that you do. I put a lot of work into it as far as a message that I thought was very important for today. And the importance of discernment in everyday life. So I hope that blesses you. I hope you have a great week, and thanks for watching.